Down to sit is an exercise that helps to primarily strengthen the forelimbs and core and helps with strength and stability in the hips. Start slow with about 3 reps and be sure to give breaks between reps. You can use luring here. You don't necessarily need to give a cookie at each separate sit and down. You can combine them together for a more fluid motion. Sit to stand helps to condition, strengthen, and increase range of motion in the hips and rear end. You can also use luring here. You can place mats on the ground, one for the hind paws to stay on and one for the front paws to step on. Do 3 to 5 reps and then take a break. And remember to go slow and slowly build up your dog's reps. The idea is for our dogs to go from a tucked back sit into a step stand with all 4 paws being lined up properly. Backwards walking mainly targets the hind end, working on strength, flexibility, and proprioception. You can use luring here. Start with 1 step and slowly add more. Use your body and move towards your dog to encourage them to step back. Don't force their head back with your hand or push it. You can practice along a wall or between 2 items, such as a table and a wall, table and a couch, to help with straightness. Paws up, front paws up works on strengthening rear and hind end, core, and lower spine back muscles. You can use different items both in the house and outside of the house. It is best to use something that is non-slip. Be sure to start very low to build confidence and ease the muscles into the activity, then you can start adding more height. Be sure to give breaks. River is more advanced in her work, so we are adding in the rocks and shoulder dips, which work the shoulders and the core. This is front paws with Chara, and we're also going to work on back paws. Back paws works on strengthening the front end, core, and upper back and spine. For either front paws or back paws, you can use mats to help with paw placement, front paws on one, back paws on the other. And you do want to try to have the front legs and the hind legs squared up. This is Rip and River working together. They're a little bit more advanced in their training, so we can elevate them onto higher step stools. Yoshi is a little more advanced in her work, which is why we can add circles to each side. See how we're working on squaring up those front paws and those back paws at the same time. And we're also using mats to help her give feedback on where her front paws should be and where her back paws should be. Stand and give paw targets the core for balance and requires weight shifts and balancing on 3 legs. Your dog will have a preference for what side, either right or left. Be sure to work on both sides. Don't grab or force your dog to lift up their paw. You can gently tap their leg to encourage them to lift it up. Offer an open hand and don't grab their paw. If they try to take their paw away, let them. This exercise is to encourage them to find balance on 3 limbs. Try to stay lower to the ground and no higher than a horizontal line.